This is Olivia Rhoden, and I have developed a communication game called Complete the Phrase. Complete the Phrase has colloquialisms that we use in everyday life. And yes, there'll be a stack of cards, and on one side we'll just have the name of the game, Complete the Phrase, and on the back will be a common colloquialism or phrase that we use all the time, and there'll be a word missing. The word can be missing from the beginning of the phrase, the middle of the phrase, the end of the phrase. But what you try to do is get your team member to guess that word that's missing. And we will divide up into groups of 2, and each team has 1 minute, and one team member will try to get that other person to guess it, and then we'll see how many cards they get at the end. And usually I would do this in 4 rounds, where each team gets 4 rounds, but for time's sake, we'll do it in 2 rounds. So first, I want to give an example so that we all know what we're doing.
Are there any things we can't do?
I'm going to give an example of of a phrase, and then I'll explain what we can.
Oh, okay.
All right. So say blanking at the map, and the word would be foamy. Yes, but if they didn't know what the word was, you could help your team member by saying she was so angry she was blanking at the map. Or you could say a dog that has rabies would be blinking at the mouth. Foamy, just to get them to guess that word. Just trying to get them to guess the word. The only thing y'all cannot do is say rhymes with roaming, because that would be cheating. So we can't do that. But you can use nonverbal cues or verbal cues or however you want. All right, are y'all ready to start?
Yes.
All right. We will let the boys go first. The men go first. All right, and y'all have 1 minute. Y'all ready? Start.
Got off on the wrong
foot.
Don't count your blank before they hatch.
Chickens.
Yeah.
A blank can't change his spots.
Oh, leopard.
Barking up the wrong
Tree.
drastic times call for drastic.
Measures.
Don't put all your blank in one basket.
Eggs.
A blank in sheep's clothing.
Wolf. Wolf.
Till the blank come home.
Cows.
It takes blank to tango.
2.
On the blank page.
Up.
Oh.
Time's up.
Time's up. I didn't know that.
All right.
Slide.
There.
Blank page.
Same. Same.
All right. How many did y'all
Same
get?
page. On the same page.
How many did y'all get?
Oh, we got
Oh, I see.
32. We got 32.
How many did y'all get?
1, 2, 3, 9.
All right.
The lady's turn.
So
I
now
get
it's
to
ladies'
start.
turn. You want to do the timer? All right.
Ready?
And she is on my team.
Go.
All right. Fight fire with.
Water.
No, it would be when your house is burning.
Flames.
It's in flames, but it's another word for flames. It's repeating the word.
Fight fire with fire.
Yes. Good job.
That makes some sense.
I know. Down to the.
Last drop.
No, close though. If you're walking on okay, let's think about it.
Last penny.
Down to the. It's just down to the, not down to the last. Down to the.
To the.
I'm trying to think of what.
You
A trapeze artist walks on the.
Wire. Down
Wire.
the wire.
Yeah. Nope. Put a blank in it.
Put a stopper in it.
Close. All right, we got 2.
Oh wow.
It was a socket.
Okay.
And you know, down to to the wire is? You're getting down to the, yeah, okay, alright,
I didn't know wire one.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
alright.
I think I got the
Wait,
hard ones.
did you, it's your turn to ask, okay. Alright,
At least it was
This is too easy. I went to the University of Texas and this is way too easy.
okay,
Go
y'all
ahead.
ready?
Hit start.
Alright,
Spill the
Beams.
What's this thing?
dropping like
Flies.
come hell or
High water.
Now, why do I know all of theirs?
bad blank travels fast.
News.
Idle are the devil's tools. Idle blank are the devil's
Thoughts.
idle. Okay, idle, things that you would use to pick your nose with would be,
Tools.
no, things that are attached from your elbow to
Fingers.
your
Hands.
hand. Idle hands are the devil's tools. Very good. Good,
Visual
yes.
picking these tools.
Speak of the,
Devil.
you said it wrong. Short end of the,
Stick.
keep me in the,
Loop.
alright. Oh, you don't get that one.
okay, I don't get that. Okay.
Alright,
1,
How does
2,
it stop it?
3, 4, 5,
Slide.
6, 7. We got 7. We got 9 and then 7. You have to slide.
okay. Alright, I'm going to, okay, I'm going to do you again just because I know all the phrases.
Oh, gosh.
So usually in the game, I would be
No, you
guessing
should
now,
let her
but
go
because
because-
I know all the phrases, so I don't want to cheat that way. Because I made the game.
We may need that advantage.
You might need that advantage.
Alright, but
Go ahead.
just for
Start.
fun, guys. Alright. Blank for the fences.
Run for the fences. Bat,
When I'm doing with that,
swing. I've never heard of
raining cats and
dogs.
birds of a feather blank together.
Live together, stick together,
Birds of a feather blank together. When they're all flying
fly
together,
together.
but when they're all flying together, they're in a group, so they're in a
And live together.
birds of a feather. Like,
Flock together.
yes, good job. All right, bring home the.
Bread, the money,
Other than bread, when you cook them, they're like
Beans.
pork.
sausage,
When you cook them for breakfast, they're
eggs,
long and they're delicious.
bacon.
Yes, hard blank to swallow.
Hard lesson.
This is another word for when you.
Gosh.
Pill.
Pill.
Oh, hush.
Good job. All right.
When I'm on the spot, I can't think of it.
All right. We're done with the game. I think the ladies lost. How many did y'all get?
We got 9 and 11. No, we got 9 and 7.
16.
We have 16.
Okay, we got 7.
No, you had some more over there.
9.
You had 7, 8.
No, these are ones that we didn't use. All right.
You had like 10.
All right.
You lost anyway.
Now I'm gonna talk to y'all about what y'all learned. Communication skill wise. Well, I guess y'all didn't have to get each other to guess. But this game demonstrates ways to describe different words in different ways. So you're learning someone else's perspective when they're trying to describe a word. You're also learning how to communicate verbally and non-verbally with your team members. It allows the individual to see how people explain a word from a different perspective. It teaches you to communicate outside of your perspective. This game also teaches a lot of phrases that are very common, and see, a lot of these were pretty easy, but you want to be able to know these phrases for in conversations with other people. You know, if they say, let's say, I'm between a rock and a hard place. Someone says that, well, what does that mean? You'll be like, why are they stuck in a rock? You know, in a hard place, but that just means that they're having a hard time right now. That they're having a something's going on and they can't seem to get out of it. So that's always important to learn. I think it's especially working, being younger, and then working with people that are older, that these are common phrases that have been on for a long time. It can be hard to, you don't want to look like you don't know something in front of your boss, if they say something like that. So it's definitely teaching you not only very common phrases or what is the word? Colloquialisms, but it also teaches you how to work as a team and learn from other people's perspectives.
It's good game, very good.
Very fun, thank you, Olivia.
But you didn't use Lord willing and the creek don't rise.